Search my channel JBTechs in YouTube and don't forget to subscribe my channel. And for the latest upcoming updates, please press on the bell icon.
Hello guys and welcome to my channel JWT. My name is Gaurav and here I am with a new video. So this video is too much special because in this video I'm going to talk about the JWT tokens and how hackers gain advantage of the vulnerability that are in the JWT tokens. So without further ado, let's start my video. So at the beginning you must know about the JWT first. So what is JWT? You can refer to my blog and gain the information about the JWT. So the JWT full form is basically the JSON Web Tokens, and that are basically used for the authentication purpose. Suppose uh, I'm logging to my Facebook account, so Facebook server provides me a token. So it provides me tokens to ensure that Gaurav is logging in or not. So that's confirmation is the token, and if I reply back the same token, then the confirmation is successful and I log in easily without any issue. So that is the function and that is the working of the JWT tokens. So there are three parts of JWT tokens. So first is header, second is payload, and another is signature. So first is header is basically its normal type. It's just inside the header there is a normal type and the algorithm that is used to build the JWT token. And the another thing is basically payload. That payload having the information of the id number, that is a unique number, and that is a name of mine, and the admin value, that is the administrative value is administration privileges, is the guy who want to log in into the account have the administrative privileges or not. That all kinds of information provides the payload. And another is signature is basically the header and plus payload plus the secret key, and the secret key came from the server. Combine them, we call it as a signature. So it is a brief introduction about the JW tokens. If you want to gain any knowledge about the JW tokens, you should refer to my blog. I should give the link in the description. So the first type of attack is basically the non-algorithm attack. In this attack, we just set the algorithm as null and send the request to the server, and we just log in as an admin. So I show you how. So write the credentials here. So first of all, I set up my proxy server to the burp suite, and then set the intercept on and click on login. You see that the request is intercepted. So here is my JWT token, and you wonder that how I identified the how I identified the JWT token. So the identification of the JWT token with the EV is basically base64 encoded, and if you decode the EV base64 into the normal letter form, you will get the open curly braces as a result. And you see that there's a full stop here, there's a full stop here. So that JWT token is basically separated into the three parts. So the first part before the dot is called the header, the another part is basically called payload, and the last part is called the signature. So this is the identification of the JWT token. So here this, right click on this and send the request to the repeater, and here is the request. I show you, here is the request. The repeater tag is basically help us to send the request again and again by changing the request and send the request again and again. So here in the now go to the JSON Web Tokens, and here you can see the header, payload, and the signature. I set the attack as a non-algorithm attack. Now change the payload as admin and send the request. And normally send the request. Just follow the redirection. You see that you logged in as a admin. So if you ever wonder that how that JSON web token tag is basically here, so for this you need, this is a basically extension of the Burpsuit. You can easily download that extension from here, extender, then here Burp store, then you can download the JWT token. You can search for the JWT. So this is the JWT token, and I downloaded the extension of the author named Ozuma. Sorry if I can't pronounce it clearly. So this is where I get the extension. So the another type of attack is basically the conversion of the algorithm RS256 to HS256. This is because the symmetrical feature. The RS256 basically supports the asymmetric encryption, and the HS256 is basically supports the symmetric encryption, so that it is easier to attack in the HS256 algorithm. So I'll show it how to do that. Just type the intercept on, then click on login. Oh, sorry, I forgot to set up the Bob suit. So the intercept is accepted. So the request is basically accepted. So here is my token. So in that case, for changing that algorithm, you need a certain code to regenerate your signature. Here is the key that is basically is very useful. So copy that key and paste it in your notepad as named PEM, just like I do this. This is the key of my this is the basically the similar key. So I just rename it as public.pem. PEM is a basically is a permission. So in that in that certain code is basically for regenerating the signature. So in that file you need to set the path of that file, public.pem, and in the header and payload, in the header you need to set the algorithm as HS256 and name as admin. So after that, after you run that code, the new signature is basically generated, and that code is I save that code. That code is basically, yes, this is the output of that code. So just copy that signature, whole signature, and paste it in the burp suit and replace it. So first of all, send the request to the repeater, maximize it. It is repeater. So this is my challenge. So delete it and just copy that, paste it here, and then this 9 dot. So after this, so the request I earlier sent to the server is basically the request of request containing the algorithm RS256, but this time I converted the request as HS256, and I also converted the payload as gogi to admin, and this is a signature that is generated. This is a signature basically that is generated by that code. So send the request, follow redirections. You see that we log. So the another type of attack is basically the signature is not checked attack. In this, the signature is basically not checked by the server, and you logged in as admin. Just intercept the request. Sorry, intercept the request. Send this request to the repeater. Then in the repeater, the signature is not checked, so signature is removed, and you need to change only that part, that payload part. You need not to be changed that header part, because the algorithm is basically RS-256, and we don't want to change the algorithm, we just want to change the payload. It just copy it, go to the decoder, just remove this, paste it, and decode as base 64. You see that name is equal to Goki, just change that name equal to admin, and encode is at base 64. Just copy the signature before the equals to, go to the repeater, remove and replace that value, send, follow redirections, and you see that you logged in as admin. So another type of attack is basically if the hacker steals the secret key to sign the token. So I just said in the previous session that the header plus payload plus a secret key combines make a JWT token. So what happen if that secret key is stolen by the hacker? So let's show you how that practical is done. Set the intercept on, click on login, then send the request to the repeater, and the request is intercepted. So this is the basically JWT token. We want to replace that JWT token with our stolen key. So for that, first we want the key. So for that we just copy that JWT token and paste it in a file named as cookie.hash, and the word list that I used in it, basically the that challenge is provided the word list, and that is that word list. I copy that all the word list and paste it in a file named list.txt, and I copy both the file and I paste that both the file in the hashcat folder. The hashcat is basically the tool that is used for cracking of the password hashes. So just open the hashcat and write the following command to crack the password hashes. Writing the -m 16500 is for the MD5 hashes. Just write cookie, that file, and the list file. Just click on OK. So you see that hashcat is opening, and our password is basically cracked. You see that our password is basically cracked. So the password is the secret key of that is basically I love you. So for that we just regenerate the password. Now for generating the new signature, there is a website called JWT.io. Here you just change your name is for admin, and your paste your secret key. In that case, this is I love you. Yes, I love you subscribers, and just so here the basically the all the signature is automatically created. So this is of RS-256. So you just sorry, this is of HS-256. You will just copy that signature, and first I turn on the manual proxy and open my burp suite, and I replace that line. So the link location is copied, so I copy that signature from here. So the signature is basically pasted. Just click on send, follow redirection, and you see that you logged in as a so this is all about my video. So if you have any queries, please post that comment down below so that I can help you. And if you like this video, click on the like button, and don't forget to share this video. and please follow that blog for getting the more information about the JWT tokens and how the attacks are happening. I basically posted all the screenshot in this, and also don't forget to subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon for the latest upcoming updates from my channel GB Techs. So till then, goodbye. Thank you very much.
Yeah.